Bare-knuckle fighting ain't for the weak. It's about pushing limits, training harder, and staying sharp. You don't hold back in the ring, so why hold back in life? This energy boost hits harder than a left hook. Bucked up in BKFC hard-hitting pre-workouts, energy for any moment.
Something that I work on throughout my camps called the Raja. It's super key for me. It's really helped me.
My name is Dr. Yoel Romero. RASA stands for Reciprocal Antenna System for Holographic Activation. Key benefits that athletes can receive is stress relief, relaxation, reduce inflammation, less performance anxiety. If you're interested in upgrading your performance, come visit us at therasha.com or our Instagram.
Welcome to Hollywood, Florida. It is beautiful and it is hot, but the action's going to be even hotter with the weigh-in show. We are live tonight in our home away from home, Hollywood Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, inside their nightclub like we always do for the weigh-in show. I'm Brian Socia, and you know what? There's a lot of rabid wild animals here. Let me hear my wild animals. Let's go! They're pumped. I was talking to them before this. Everyone's talking about the big rematch. You got Perdomo, the knockout artist, and you got first-time ever BKFC world champion, Arnold Adams. Who's it going to be? I know last time it got crazy in the squared circle, so there's no telling what could happen on this stage tonight. I'm excited to be here on the weigh-in show. I know you're excited too. Let's meet the beautiful bare-knuckle bombshells! Now that you've met the most beautiful women in all of combat sports, I want to bring up the next guy that's responsible for all this. He's the owner, the founder, the president of Bare-Knuckle Fighting Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, it's David Feldman! And now the man going to take you through the rest of the weigh-in show. He goes by the name Mr. Live Worldwide. This is Jeff Houston!
Thank you very much, Brian. And what's going on, Hollywood? Click your heels 2 times and say it with me. There's no place like home. We are here at Hard Rock, live at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. That is the site of BKFC 80. Right now, we're at the BKFC 80 weigh-in show at the Dare nightclub at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. BKFC is always fueled up by Bucked Up Energy Drink, Amnesia Vodka, Forged Irish Stout, and Blackout Coffee Company. Here's what's going down tomorrow, Friday. We are going to be live exclusively on DAZN with our main card. But before we go to the main card, we're going to give you a little free taste on the preview, which goes out on the BKFC app, Fubo Sports, and also on the official BKFC Instagram and YouTube pages, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And as I said before, we're live to the world exclusively on DAZN with the main card, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. A little less talk and a lot more action with our first fight of the night tomorrow, which goes down in the light heavyweight division. First to the scale, he makes his BKFC debut tomorrow from Panama City, Florida, by way of Lansing, Michigan. Here is Justin Pretty Boy Williams. Justin Williams, 183.2. And his opponent tomorrow toes the line for the first time. From Hollywood, Florida, by way of Stuart, Florida, here is Rudy, the Black Widow Lavos. Rudy Lavos, 185.8. This is how you kick off the Freeview Hard Rock Live. Two debuting fighters ready to toe the line and throw the gloves to the side. In the light heavyweight division, Rudy Lavos and Justin Williams.
Tomorrow night, guys.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, so many different ways that you can check out BKFC 80. Again, right here at our home away from home, Hard Rock Live. Freeview once again going out on BKFC app, Fubo Sports, and the official BKFC Instagram and YouTube pages, plus many other streaming platforms on BKFC.com and exclusively on DAZN for the main card. Next up, we move along to the heavyweight division. First to the scale. He toes the line tomorrow, ready for bare-knuckle fight number 2. From Port St. Lucie, Florida, by way of Lincolnton, North Carolina, here is Dylan, the Irish Thug Blader. Dylan Bladen, 216 even. And his opponent steps into the squared circle tomorrow, ready for bare-knuckle fight number 3. From Broward County, Florida, here is Chino Blue. Chino Blue, 250.8. This is fight number 2 on the Freeview. The big boys of the heavyweight division, Chino Bloom and Dylan Blader.
Good luck tomorrow, guys. Talk to this.
Our next fight will be Grease Lightning personified in the flyweight division. First to the scale. He is ready tomorrow to step into the ring for bare-knuckle fight number 3. From Lubbock, Texas, by way of Albuquerque, New Mexico, here is Zabomination Garcia. Zay Garcia with the greatest hair and debonair, 124.8. And his opponent holds a BKFC record standing at 1-0 from Fort Myers, Florida, by way of Pahokee, Florida. Here is Giancarlos Baby Hulk Rivera. Giancarlos Rivera, 125.8. Our final fight on the Freeview. Will the Green Machine stand up to the Zabomination? Giancarlos Rivera and Zay Garcia.
Face forward, guys. Good shit, guys. Good luck tomorrow.
And our next fight is the first fight on the main card, exclusively on DAZN, 8 p.m. Eastern Time in the welterweight division. First to the scale, he is an MMA veteran of 61 fights and holds a BKFC record, ready to toe the line for the second time. From Coconut Creek, Florida, by way of Ceja, Espírito Santo, Brazil, here is Paulo Zeduido Gomes. Paulo Gomes, 164.4. And his opponent holds a BKFC record of 2 victories, opposite a single defeat. From Broward County, Florida, here is the rated R superstar, Lord Wanye Reed.
Man, how you doing? How you doing, brother?
Wanye Reed, 166.6. This card is stacked from top to bottom, and this is a great way to start the main card on DAZN. Welterweight action, Wanye Reed and Paulo Gomes.
All right, guys. Stay slower, guys. Good shit. Good luck.
Next up, we move along to the Bantamweight division. First to the scale, his overall bare-knuckle fighting record stands at 2 victories, opposite a single defeat with 1 fight even. From Moriarty, New Mexico, here is Austin, the Animal Lewis. Austin Lewis, 128.6. And his opponent, no stranger to the squared circle, with a BKFC record of 4 victories, opposite a single defeat. From Clewiston, Florida, here is Chris Dynamite Garcia. Chris Garcia, 130.6. This is fight number 5, BKFC 80 Hard Rock Live, Bantamweight Division. Chris Garcia taking on Austin Lewis.
Good shit, guys. Good luck tomorrow. Oh, man. Thank you.
And our next fight goes down in the lightweight division. First to the scale, his MMA record stands at 6 victories, opposite a single defeat, and tomorrow he makes his BKFC debut. From Fort Smith, Arkansas, here is Stash the Flash Kuykendall. Stash Kuykendall, 156 even.
To the right, bud.
And his opponent holds an undefeated pro boxing record at 5-0 and an undefeated BKFC record at 1-0. From Broward County, Florida, here is the undefeated Bobby B3 Henderson. Henry. Bobby Henry, 153.6. So many hands will be thrown in anger tomorrow. This new exception in the lightweight division, Bobby Henry and Stash Kuykendall.
Good shit. Good luck tomorrow, guys.
All right. Our next fight goes down in the light heavyweight division. First to the scale. He toes the line tomorrow, ready for bare-knuckle fight number 7. From Smith Center, Kansas, by way of Richmond, Virginia. Here is David Thunder Simpson. David Simpson, 185.2. And his opponent holds an overall bare-knuckle fighting record of 3 victories opposite 3 defeats. From Johannesburg, South Africa, here is Jeremy Pitbull Smith.
Welcome back.
Jeremy Smith, 184.8. Fight number 7, light heavyweight division. Jeremy Smith
Let's bring it tomorrow
and
night,
David
guys.
Simpson.
Face forward, guys. Good shit, guys. Good luck. Good luck.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we present to you your feature fight of the night tomorrow in the heavyweight division. First to the scale, his MMA record stands at 2 victories opposite 2 defeats, and tomorrow he makes his BKFC debut. From Spokane, Washington, here is Theo Gratarius Doukas. Theo Doukas, 212.8.
Chance of a lifetime.
And his opponent holds a world-class MMA veterans record of 23 fights, and tomorrow makes his highly anticipated BKFC debut. From Coconut Creek, Florida, by way of Pinar del Rio, Cuba. Here is Yoel El Soldado de Dios Romero. Yoel Romero, 212.2. What a feature fight we have for you, ladies and gentlemen. The MMA juggernaut making his debut. Yoel Romero taking on Theo Doukas.
Face forward, guys.
God bless you, sir. God bless you.
All right, good shit. Good luck tomorrow night, guys. Oh, man. Thank you.
And here comes your co-main event tomorrow. This, ladies and gentlemen, could be a fight of the night or a fight of the year candidate in the featherweight division. First to the scale. His BKFC record stands at 4 victories opposite 2 defeats, and he is the current BKFC UK featherweight champion from Billingham, England, Gary Fox.
Welcome to the United States.
Gary Fox, 145.6. And his opponent is yet to know defeat inside the squared circle with a BKFC record at 5-0. From Miami, Florida, by way of Chinandega, Nicaragua. Here is the undefeated Edgar, the Dream Killer, PLAZAOLA.
Oh, man.
Edgar PLAZAOLA, 146 even. Here it is, your co-main event tomorrow in the featherweight division. The undefeated Edgar PLAZAOLA against the UK's Gary Fox.
Edgar, right over here, Edgar. Hey, let me talk to you for a minute, man. How are you, Edgar? And you hang out up here, too. I got a question for you. So, think about this. We know both you guys are going to come forward tomorrow night. That's without question. But what's going to separate you from him other than coming forward? Why are you going to win?
Speed, power, technique.
Speed, power, technique. That's a good answer. Let's go over to you, Gary. Gary Fox here with us as well. Thank you, Edgar. Gary Fox with us as well. Gary, 5-0, all of his wins coming by stoppage. You heard Jeff Houston saying that. Honestly, why won't you become another statistic?
This is what I want. I want somebody who comes for a fight. I want him to come and knock me the fuck out and then watch how far he gets. I hope he's got a plan B because there's no clean knockout here.
I know his words are true. We're very excited for this fight tomorrow night, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen. I know this crowd can as well. That's right. Thank you very much. These two warriors are going to go at it tomorrow night.
And now we present to you your main event, BKFC 80. This is a rematch, literally 2 months in the making to the day in the heavyweight division. First to the scale, his overall BKFC record stands at 7 victories opposite 4 defeats, and he is a 2-time BKFC World Heavyweight Champion from Chicago, Illinois, AJ Bomaye Boogeyman Adams. AJ Adams, 263.8. And his opponent, he has yet to know what round number 2 looks like in a BKFC squared circle with an undefeated record at 8-0 from Miami, Florida, by way of Cienfuegos, Cuba. Here is the heavyweight knockout sensation, Leonardo El Sambo Perdomo. Leonardo Perdomo, 2 258.6. In a rematch of this magnitude, ladies and gentlemen, there is only two ways to look at the outcome: redemption or domination. In the heavyweight division, the undefeated Leonardo Perdomo taking on the veteran, former two-time champion, AJ Adams.
All right, Arnold Adams. Let's talk with Arnold Adams. How are you, Arnold? So the question on a lot of fans' mind, any BKFC historian knows that Arnold Adams typically will kind of work the count. And in the last fight with Leonardo, it seemed like you were doing that. Some questions that still have to be answered, but were you working the count, or did you just feel the power, man? And if you did feel the power, how are you going to deal with that power this time?
I'm always work the count. You know, I've always been taught, take that 8 seconds. No matter what, whether you're hurt or not, take your 8 seconds. But in that last fight, it wasn't no 8 seconds. It literally, he got up top of me talking about 8, 9. I'm sorry, Ocho and Nueve, and then waved his hands. What?
So what about the power everyone talks about with Perdomo? Did you feel that power? Was it more than you felt, or is it all hype? How do you feel about that?
It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I'm going to say that.
All right, Arnold Adams. Let's go over to Leonardo Perdomo. Perdomo, you are on a rocket ship, man. Nothing leaving the first round. And last time, as I just said to Arnold, some questions were asked by some fans. What do you intend to do this time so there's no more questions being asked?
I don't have nothing to say. I'll see you tomorrow in the night, you know?
Man of a few words, but a few punches, too. We've seen it happen many times in the first round. Looking forward to that tomorrow night, the rematch with Leonardo Perdomo and Arnold Adams. This is going to be a great fight tomorrow, and I know everyone's really excited about it. I know, Jeff, you're pretty pumped, too.
Oh yeah, we are all pumped for tomorrow, and that is a wrap for the official BKFC 80 weigh-in show. But stay tuned, we are coming right back with a live Q&A session, and that is going to feature your feature fight, co-main, and main event participants tomorrow for BKFC 80. Thank you for joining us here at the official weigh-in show, and as I said, stay tuned for the live Q&A session coming up next.
Friday, September 12th, bare-knuckle fighting championship returns with Leonardo Perdomo versus Arnold Adams. After their controversial fight this summer, they're back to settle the score. In the co-main event, Edgar the Dream Killer PLAZAOLA, undefeated, unrelenting, takes on UK featherweight champ Gary Fox in a BKFC title eliminator. Plus, Yoel Romero makes his BKFC debut, also featuring Bobby Henry, Chris Garcia, and many more BKFC stars. Watch it live on the BKFC app. Download it at bkfc.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dare Nightclub here at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Hollywood, Florida, for our BKFC 80 live Q&A session. Joining us on stage are our feature fight, co-main and main event fights for tomorrow, and here to take us through the rest of the live Q&A session, one half of our dynamic commentary team. Please welcome Sean Wheeler.
Thank you very much, Jeff Houston. Thanks to all of you with us in attendance here at Hard Rock Live. Thanks to all of you watching live worldwide online. Tomorrow night, of course, BKFC 80. We'll get right to it. This is the business end of the card. We are stacked, as always, BKFC, thanks to all of our great fighters and the 6 fighters who comprise our feature bout, our co-main and our main event on stage now. Brian Sosha has the microphone. He will be taking questions from assembled media. I'm going to ask a question of all 6 fighters. We will start with the fighters in our feature bout. It is set for the heavyweight division. On the card, tomorrow night, BKFC 80, here at Hard Rock Live in Hollywood, Florida, at Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. One of the greatest middleweights in MMA and indeed UFC history, set to make his BKFC debut. Everyone, Yoel Romero.
Hello guys, ¿cómo están ustedes, mi gente?
Yoel, you were a silver medalist in freestyle wrestling for Cuba in the Olympics. A brilliant MMA career. Talk about now your transition coming to bare-knuckle, coming to BKFC.
Joel, tú eres un ganador de la medalla de plata en lucha y fuiste un gran peleador en UFC. ¿Cómo te sientes en tu debut aquí en BKFC, fajarte con los puños limpios?
Bueno, primeramente, darle la bienvenida a todos ustedes que son los primeros y los grandes campeones en esto, que sin ustedes ninguno de nosotros pudiéramos tener audición ni conocimiento en el mundo. Segundo, darle gracias a Dios por los resultados que he tenido en mi carrera, y estar acá en bare-knuckle es algo verdaderamente increíble, porque esto es algo que nosotros los cubanos tenemos desde niños, venimos con esto desde la cuna, y estar haciéndolo ahora profesional creo que es una bendición.
Yeah, first of all, I would like to take the time to thank all of you, because without you, nothing is possible. Second of all, I would like to thank God. And to be honest, since I was a kid, I've been fighting all my life, and to be able to fight at a professional level was just with no gloves on is a dream come true.
His opponent in our feature bout, set for the heavyweight division, also making his BKFC debut, Theo Doukas. Theo, talk to us about your emotions now coming to this fight against Yoel Romero.
Well, to be honest with you, the emotions are kind of put on set. I'm ready to go out and go fight. I'll let the emotions come out after the fight. But for the most part, this is just a huge opportunity. I couldn't say no. The fact that Yoel's done everything that he's done in his career, anybody who stands with him or against him in that cage, in that ring, anything he does, you get opportunities going your way. And considering I'm an unknown fighter and I'm trying to build myself up, this is exactly the matchup that I want to have in order to make my career go.
Our co-main event set for 145 pounds. Indeed, 2 of the best featherweights in all of BKFC, 2 of the best featherweights in the world of bare-knuckle fighting. Let's first talk to the fighter originally from Nicaragua, now based here in South Florida, Edgar PLAZAOLA. Edgar, you come in at 5-0. Do you feel added pressure as an undefeated fighter?
Well, thank you so much to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, allowing me the opportunity to be here. Thank you, BKFC. Thank you to all the fans for being here as well. And to tell you the truth, no, man, I'm always going with the same mentality to go and do the same thing, you know. My goal is to go, put pressure, finish the fight in a fashion way. There's no pressure here because I believe in God, I believe in myself, and I know exactly what I need to do to get it done.
Edgar's opponent in our co-main event, set for 145 pounds, is the reigning bare-knuckle fighting championship United Kingdom featherweight titleist. That belt will not be at stake, but what is at stake is a massive fight in BKFC's loaded 145-pound division. Gary Fox comes to us from the north of England. Gary, this is your first fight outside of your native United Kingdom. How do you feel about now fighting in the U.S.?
I feel it feels brilliant. I mean, look at all the people I've brought, and there's more people on the way. You know, so it doesn't mean, you know, it doesn't matter where I am, I'll fight. Doesn't matter where I have a fight. Doesn't matter if there's 100 people there, 1,000 people there. I'm doing the same thing. You know, and it's 4-2 I've had in the BKFC, but nobody in this room knows how many bare-knuckle fights I've had. There's only I know how many bare-knuckle fights I've had. And listen, I'm a serious operator, and there's no way I'm coming here and flying all these people halfway across the world to let this man knock me out. Not a fucking chance.
Our main event set for the heavyweight division. This is a rematch of a bout that took place in July here at Hard Rock Live at BKFC 78. Your BKFC 80 main event also set for the heavyweight division. Leonardo Perdomo versus Arnold A.J. Adams, the former two-time BKFC heavyweight world champion. Leonardo, what did you learn about Arnold A.J. Adams in your first fight 2 months ago?
Leonardo, ¿qué aprendiste en el primer combate contra Arnold Adams?
No tuve tiempo, no hubo tiempo. I didn't have time to learn.
It was too fast.
What is that? Oye, nada que decir, porque al final esto es un día más en la oficina y cuando es muy rápido no hay tiempo para saber nada nuevo, nada de eso.
Yeah, there's nothing to it. To me, it's just one more day in the office, and everything happened so fast that I really didn't have any time to learn anything.
His opponent in our main event, again, he is the former two-time BKFC heavyweight world champion, Arnold A.J. Adams. A.J., do you feel that you have a better assessment now, having fought Leonardo Perdomo 2 months ago, coming into this rematch?
I wouldn't necessarily say it's a better assessment, but I know what he wants. He want to get his off before you can even think. He don't want to give you no time to think, no time to breathe, nothing. He want to smother you and stay on top of your ass until it's over with.
Brian Soch is with us. He has the microphone, my great colleague here at BKFC. We have questions from assembled media for the fighters on the dais.
Thank you, Sean. Matthew with the bare knuckle breakdown. And my first question is for Yoel Romero. Mucho gusto. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, mi hermano, gracias.
Wonderful, wonderful. You have had a dominating UFC career. What can fans expect at your BKFC 80 bare knuckle debut?
Tú tuviste una carrera muy dominante en el UFC. ¿Qué tú quieres que los fanáticos vean en tu primer debut aquí en BKFC?
Primeramente que la edad es un número, que hay veces que en ocasiones que las cosas son como el vino, que mientras más años pasan, mejor sabe.
Yeah, age is just a number, and sometimes in life, life works out just like wine. The more age, the better it is.
My second question is for El Zambo. Mucho gusto. 60 days apart, same city, same venue. What can fans expect to happen differently in your rematch at BKFC 80?
Ha sido 60 días de la última pelea contra Adams. ¿Qué tú crees que los fanáticos van a ver en este combate?
Violence.
Violence.
Violence and explosive power.
Violencia y mucho poder.
Brian, next question.
Ron from Savage Combat Sports Media, and my question is going to be for the Dream Killer, Edgar PLAZAOLA. Last time we spoke, you said you wanted a title shot because you're undefeated and what you have to do to get the belt. Although the belt's not on the line, how does it feel to be fighting a champion from across the pond?
It feels really good, It tells me I'm doing something right and I'm one step closer for the goal. In my mind, all I see is goal. So if I had to go through anyone, I'm going to run right through them. We're going to put them down and we're going to go for that belt.
Thank you, Brian.
This is Chris with Combat Loop MMA. We're going to go to Gary Fox here. Gary, you're going against an undefeated 5-0 fighter. Where are you willing to go, and how far are you willing to go to get that win tomorrow?
I'm willing to go. Like I said, I live for this, and there's nobody bothers me. Like I said, I'm 4-2 in the BKFC. I've had fucking hundreds of fights, bare-knuckle fights, wrapping my hands, meeting men, 4, 5, 6 stone heavier than me, and punching the fucking faces in. This man does not bother me one fucking bit. Trust me.
Bueno, una pregunta aquí primero para el Sambo y otro para Yoel, que se ve muy joven. Sambo, 60 días aquí, 60 días, te lo han preguntado. ¿Qué cambió? ¿Qué estás haciendo diferente para esta pelea?
Yeah, Sambo, it's been 60 days since the last fight. What has changed ever since?
Primeramente, gracias, Vikingo, por aportar aquí siempre el pedacito del habla hispana. Nada, no ha cambiado nada. Esto fue la continuidad de un campo de entrenamiento que ya yo había hecho para la pelea pasada. Le dimos 2 meses más con el mismo objetivo, terminar antes del minuto en el primer round.
Yeah, first of all, thank you, Vikingo, for your question. To be honest with you, nothing has really changed. It's all, the same thing. Just hard work, and the work is going to show in the ring tomorrow.
Y esta es para el soldado de Dios, para Yoel. Saludo primero. Yoel, llevamos años viéndote. Da la impresión que estás mucho más joven. Algo ha pasado. ¿Qué estás haciendo? ¿Te has quitado la camisa? ¿Qué ha cambiado? Es decir, creo que no te vemos tan en ese peso hace mucho tiempo. ¿Qué ha cambiado? ¿Qué has hecho? Tú dices que le das un número. ¿Qué ha hecho el soldado de Dios?
Joel, we've been watching you for many years, but we've seen that the older you get, the more ripped and defined you are. Is there any secret that you're doing differently that you look so good?
Muchísimas gracias, mi hermano. Como ya dijo acá el hermano Sambo, siempre es un placer tenerte por acá apoyando el habla hispana. Pues sí hubo varios cambios, pero primero tengo que darle gracias a Dios. Y segundo, a mi equipo de trabajo y a todos los profesores y entrenadores que he tenido en todos los 40 años que tengo como atleta, que me han enseñado que disciplina le gana a talento. Y eso es una de las cosas que más hemos siempre hecho hincapié, con la disciplina, el trabajo duro, la dedicación, el esfuerzo, el no rendirse, el que siempre es posible lograr las metas y los sueños con disciplina. Y en cuanto al entrenamiento, pues venía haciendo muchos entrenamientos de campamentos donde poníamos de manifiesto, ya que las peleas siempre eran de 5 rounds por campeonatos, donde se ponía de manifiesto hacer preparaciones de condición aeróbica, y esto es un deporte explosivo, y entonces hubo que hacer varios cambios. Hacer ese cambio que fue totalmente anaeróbico, entonces eso hace que te queme la grasa, y entonces me dijeron, vamos a intentar bajar de peso, llegar a estar lo más cerca sobre 203 libras, y eso fue lo que hicimos. Al bajar de peso te pones más rápido, y entonces eso fue. Tengo que darle muchísimas gracias a Gallo, que anda por ahí, uno de mis preparadores físicos, que ha sabido hacer muy bien las cosas. Bendiciones para ti también, mi hermano.
Yeah, first of all, like my brother Sambo said, thank you for all your work that you do for all the Spanish people. Second, I would like to, like always, thank Jesus Christ. And yeah, in the UFC, I was used to fighting 5-round fights, which was more stamina, it was more long-lasting. But BKFC, a totally different animal. It's more about explosion. And I have to thank my team. I have to thank my trainer. And what I did this time, instead of being heavy and then losing weight right before the fight, I stayed under 200, and then that's the reason why I'm more defined and I'm in better shape.
Hi, Patricia. This question is for Gary. There's a lot of chatter and smack talk online, so I want to know if you upset Edgar tomorrow night, are you going to call out Kai Stewart next?
But there's no smack talk on this fight for me. Like I said, I've written no fucking, and every time I look at my phone, he's commenting like, fuck him. I'm sick of seeing it. But I was trying to get something going with Kai Stewart, a few bits of jokes and that, because that was the fight I was thinking about. But I'm serious now. There's no talking, there's no comments online. I don't comment online. I've got a fight, and that's all I need. I don't need to talk no more online. I've got the fight, so let's have it. I've come here for a fight, not to talk online.
We will have 2 more media questions, and we'll have final statements from the fighters.
Max Conzola fighting.
Sick of seeing it. Do me fucking nappering, man.
Max Conzola fighting Yoel. Question for Edgar PLAZAOLA. So you're 5-0, you've dominated everyone you've taken on, but now you're taking on a great opponent in Gary Fox. What's he going to bring out of you tomorrow night?
Listen, I'm confident. I believe really hard that I'm the better athlete, I'm the better fighter, and I'm the better boxer, you know. So I just gotta go there and do what I always do and get that W.
You're going to have to do it because you've made a cunt of yourself if not, because you fucking don't stop online. So you're going to have to knock me spark out or you're going to look a cunt. No pressure on me.
Okay, real quick. First, we have two Cuban fights right here. Tenemos dos peleadores cubanos. Estoy bien contento de eso. Tenemos a Perdomo y a Yoel. Es súper bien verlo aquí. Adam, I respect you. I have a question for you. You look like you don't want to be here. Why?
Say that one more time.
You look like you don't want to be here.
You say I look like I don't want to be here?
Yeah, why?
No, I'm mentally, I'm on a different level right now. That's all. That's what you're seeing.
That's it?
What else you want me to say?
There you go. That's the media questions. That was a good answer. That's the media questions. Sean, I'm going to throw it back to you.
Brian Sosha, thank you very much. Thanks for the great question from our assembled media. We'll give our fighters one final statement. You can talk to the fans. You can talk to your opponent. We start with Theo Doukas.
Well, I first of all just want to thank everybody who's going to come out and watch the fight. Thank everybody who's going to buy the pay-per-view for us. And I really want to thank BKFC for bringing me on and giving me my shot. I know there's a lot of guys that ducked him and they didn't really want to step up, and I'm definitely not that guy. I've always answered every fight that's been offered my way, and I feel like this is exactly what I'm going to do.
Yoel Romero.
Joel, ¿algún comentario que quieres hacer, algo que quieres compartir con tu público?
No pestañeen, apaguen el televisor y vengan el viernes, o sea, mañana 12, que esto, la candela, ton, 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 la candela, aquí se baila la candela, aquí se baila como quiera. Ya tú sabes, see you soon, guys.
Hey guys, don't blink, turn off the TVs and come here in person and watch the fight. The fire is gonna be on tomorrow.
Gary Fox. You can address your opponent, you can address your fans.
Oh, yeah, I've got nothing else to say to my opponent. Like I said, I'm here to enjoy myself. And I'm fucking starving as well. I'm going to go and get a bit of food. So I'm just going to put a big good show on for everybody tomorrow. And yeah, I'm excited. I cannot wait. I wish it was tonight.
Edgar PLAZAOLA.
I just want to say to everyone, thank you so much once again for the loyal support, and come and watch me put another man down.
Well,
AJ Adams.
No comment. We here. It's time.
Leonardo Perdomo.
Quiero decir gracias a todas las personas que aportaron su granito de arena por la venta de los tickets, sabe, paisano, no paisano. Gracias por comprar y venir aquí a apoyar. Nada, me queda agradecer solo eso, ¿sabes? Y agradecerle a Dios por colocar esas cosas en el corazón de todos ustedes. Y como todos decimos, guarda la cámara esta. ¿Ok? Y ticket. Ticket para el 12 de septiembre, ticket.
First of all, I would like to thank all the support from all the Miami fans. Thank you for purchasing all the tickets. And of course, I got to thank God for making this possible. And thank you for the love. And ticket.
Everyone, a big ovation for the 6 outstanding fighters on our dais. Thanks to our 6 fighters. Thanks to all of you here in attendance at Hard Rock Live. Thanks to all of you for watching live worldwide. I'm Sean Wheelock. We will see you tomorrow night, BKFC 80.